I was having a conversation with one of the millennials that works down here at the grocery store. I said, man, you wouldn't want me, I'll just tell you this right now, you wouldn't want me to be your manager, because I would lose my fucking mind on you people. I'll just tell you that right now. I would lose my mind. He's like, yeah, I had to call him to see what my work schedule is. And I go, what do you mean you had to call him to see what your work schedule is? He goes, yeah, I worked at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I go, what time is it now? It's 10. I go, what time did you call him? He goes, oh, at like 7:50. I go, dude, you're calling your manager 10 minutes before you need to work, wondering if you need to work. I go, you don't have a copy? You don't take a copy of the schedule, put it in your cell phone and like save it in like an important file, or fucking even, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard. You know, it's not that hard. Like, I called into work Monday. We had nothing to do, okay? Nothing to do other than knock down a couple spider webs at some apartment complexes. My boss is like, don't even worry, don't even explain it to me. You're good. You know what I mean? These people, there's a person that worked here, shoes untied, belt. I worked with a guy like this. Shoes untied. I said, bro, you think you're gonna get laid looking like this? You're fucking 20 years old. You look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Cut your hair, okay? Shave. Act like you want to be here, okay? Tuck your shirt in, or not, but at least, you know, have a clean uniform on. You know, your pants aren't all fucking wrinkled and shit. You know, and people go, oh, you must have been in the military. No, I wasn't in the military at all. This is just how I grew up. I don't know. My generation, Generation X, if that's what I believe, yeah, are the worst parents ever, okay? I would just say this right now. The Generation X parents are the worst fucking parents ever, because look at what they've produced, okay? A bunch of mindless morons. They've allowed their kids to play video games, okay? They've allowed their kids can't even do push-ups, you know? And I know people are thinking, oh, you're just some old person that is... No, okay? We weren't crying about being bullied, I know that. We were, oh, I was bullied so much. I was bullied in high school, okay? You know what I mean? Like, who wasn't? I'm just saying, like, we weren't wearing dresses and shit, I'll just tell you that. But I don't know, there's this thing where people just look like fucking bums. And I worked with the guy at Best Pest Control. I forget his name. I'd fucking say his name. I don't care. He's a fucking bum. You know, they got him to, you know how they got him to quit? His air conditioner went out in his truck, and they said they wouldn't fix it in the summertime for him, so he quit, and they got the air conditioner fixed. Instead of somebody saying, like my managers would say, man, maybe you can talk to him. I'm not the manager. I would just tell him, you know what I would tell him? Go the fuck home, okay? And come back and look like you want to work here. I'm not paying you $3,500 a month clear to look the way you look. Somebody else will take your fucking job tomorrow, okay? That's what I would tell him. Not, I don't know. You know, just because you have this, you know, they had such a lack of leadership. Here's what I would do if I was the boss. Here's the deal, my friend. Number one, I wouldn't even have hired the guy. Okay. Number two, if you think that you're going to show up looking like this, if you think you're going to show up looking like, you know, I don't know, I don't know if you just woke up on a park bench covered in newspapers. If you think you're going to show up, like I wouldn't even show up to work like this. You know what I mean? This is the extent of my facial hair ever being as long as it gets, okay? And I wouldn't go to work tomorrow like this. I'll tell you that right now. I would just tell them, go home until you figure it out. Go home until you can figure out that you need to iron your uniform, or send them to a dry cleaners, or do what you got to do, okay? Put on some cologne, comb your hair, brush your hair, okay? Put on some aftershave, put some deodorant on, do what you got to do. I mean, there's guys that come into the gym, and I'll be in the dressing room putting my shorts on, and I can smell them, and they haven't even done anything yet. You know what I mean? And they're married and they got kids, and I just go, how would anybody let you get on top of you? How does anybody let you, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying this to be weird or anything, but I shave my chest. I'm aware that it's probably, prickly if, something was, going on. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even, I would just say, I don't know. I had a girl ask me, should I shave? I mean, I don't know. Shave what? I don't know. But yeah, should you shave? You should always be prepared. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying just for sexual contact, just in general, take care of your shit. Like, what do you need? What do you need? A calendar on the fridge like when you were a kid for like happy stickers and stuff? Come on.